Hello there, how are you? I hope all is well and everything is absolutely amazing on your end. Welcome back on my channel. You are listening to Light Channelings once again, and today I'm back with a new card reading for all of you. Before starting with the reading, allow me to express my gratitude for the loving positive energy you're sending towards me. May God bless you with abundance in all of its beautiful forms. So without wasting any of our time, let's get started with the reading. The very first thing that I'm going to say is that this reading doesn't look much different from the previous one. The only thing that's different about this reading is that your counterpart and the other person, as well as all of those other people who caused a painful ending in your connection and caused your counterpart to cheat on you or choose someone else over you or mistreat you in their ego, pride and arrogance, they all have started receiving their karma. All of them. That's the only thing that's different about this reading, or we can say that it's just a follow-up of the previous one. Here it's being shown that your counterpart allowed their own ego, arrogance, pride, jealousy, envy, as well as other people's opinions, jealousy and envy get the best of them. They did not care about the consequences of their choices, decisions and actions because they were listening to other people and they were under heavy negative influence of either their friends or family members or someone they chose over you, whether it be a romantic partner or just someone they work with. They allowed their own inner demons to take control of them. That's what happened. And because of that, they really did you dirty. Because of that, they've hurt you like hell. Because of their ego and arrogance, they have created separation in between you and your connection. And at this point of time, they are suffering. They are suffering in silence, unable to express themselves because they were acting haughty in front of you or in front of other people, thinking that they won the game, they won the war by rejecting you or by doing whatever that came into their mind after listening to other people. That's what they were thinking. They were thinking that they've got all control. They were thinking that they are in control. They were thinking that it's better to be in control rather than surrendering or going with the flow. It all happened because of other people and because they were listening to other people. Now all of these people are suffering. It started for them. And it looks like it started right after you surrendered and chose to move forward in your own life. It wasn't like God was not seeing all of this. It wasn't like nothing was getting recorded. Everything was being watched over by all of your guardian angels and the team of your masters and other spirit guides. They all were watching over everything that was going on and they kept records of everything. They always keep records of everything we do so that at the right time, at the right moment, we either receive their help, support and assistance or the consequences of our past choices, decisions and actions. That's what they are here to do for all of us. So it's when you surrendered, it's when you chose to move forward in your own life. It's when you decided to take a leap of faith in the direction divine was guiding you towards, other than your counterpart. That's when things shifted in your favor. Now, just like the way you were holding on to your strength, just like You fought your battles in silence and did not even shed a tear in front of anyone. All of them are being made to go through exactly what they made you go through all alone during all of this. That's what's going on here right now. I see here that the moment you shifted your energy was the exact same moment your counterpart felt a shift within themselves, and now they are unable to shrug themselves off by thinking about you, stressing over you and your connection, because now the old memories are haunting them and your energy is haunting them. Okay. As I always say, that you can separate yourself from your soul counterpart, but you cannot break the soul tie. That is why now your counterpart is in pain, extremely restless and anxious over what happened and the way they destroyed everything in your connection, the way they brought an ending in between you and them, because they were listening to other people and other people were suggesting them to be in control and show you your place. That's what happened here. But right now what I see is that they're stalking you, they're watching what you're doing, and they're unable to stop thinking about you. Your energy is pulling them like a moth to a flame. There is no denying that. They are unable to understand everything that's going on with them at this point of time. It looks like they wanted to ride on two boats at the same time, but it did not work out for them, and it isn't going to work out for them in the coming future as well. It's very clear here that all of you are in a karmic cycle and all of you are karmically entangled. You already are doing a very great job by focusing on yourself and surrendering yourself under divine grace. You're also surrendering this connection and you have let go. You have acceptance of this connection because you know it is a divine connection. So nothing bad is going to come to you. You've already experienced all the bad your counterpart created for you by choosing something or someone else over you, just out of pride, ego, arrogance, jealousy, and envy, or just to prove a point to others that they can be in control and they always are in control. They can have control at any moment, at any given point of time. That's what they were trying to prove. It looks like that's something they wanted to prove to others, but it backfired severely. It's backfiring severely at the moment onto them in their life. And it's not just them, everyone, whether it be friends or family members, they are landing in the same spot as they created for you. They're about to land in the same spot they've created for you. For some, it's happening right now as we speak. For others, it's just about to start, maybe in the coming few weeks or days. For some, even months. Okay, as it's a general collective reading, so definitely timelines and time frames are going to be different for each and every one of you listening to me right now. Okay, that's just what I see is happening here. I see that for doing whatever your counterpart was doing on purpose, all intentionally, deliberately, they have attracted some severe karmic changes in their life where they are going to lose a lot of things, especially in terms of finances, career opportunities, money, material abundance, and maybe even a job. The same applies with those other people as well. Okay, and on the other hand, I see that you are going to start afresh. You're going to start a new journey for yourself, being in a completely surrendered state if you choose to do so, and that's something which is going to benefit you a lot in the long run. I see some of your wishes are going to get fulfilled, especially in terms of attracting meaningful connections, associations, could even be friendships if that's what you want. But I just see that you'll start attracting new opportunities, new people, new experiences in your life. You may start a new career, a new job, profession, occupation, or even a business, which is going to prove really, really beneficial and prosperous for you in the coming future. Okay, that's what I see is going to happen. While at the same time, I see that the people who brought you in that space where you felt like you were being made to go through unnecessary troubles and struggles, they are going to get challenged and tested on their strength in the coming future. It's going to be tough for all of them, as the way they brought such painful experiences in your life is exactly the same way someone is going to create painful experiences for them. And they know that somewhere they're responsible for attracting such sort of experiences, phases, and changes in their life. If not now, if not already, then when it comes, when it arrives, they'll have this intuitive knowing that they created it for themselves. Okay, that's what's going to happen. Your counterpart thought that they can have their cake and eat it too, which was not healthy for anyone involved. For that reason, they attracted or are attracting severe karma in their life. Okay, they're not going to show that to you. They're going to act as if nothing is happening, and they still are in control, but deep down from within, they feel as if it's all falling apart, which is going to fall apart in reality, in their physical reality. They're going to manifest those changes in their life where it would seem like everything is falling apart and they have got no control, exactly because they were trying to control situations in a very unhealthy and deceptive manner. They wanted to win, they wanted to feel superior and powerful, but at the cost of hurting you and destroying your connection, or causing a painful separation and ending in your connection. Divine did not take that for granted and isn't allowing anyone to escape away or get away with what it is they've done here, including all of those who directly or indirectly caused all of this or were a part of all of this that happened here in your connection. Okay, they were holding on to each other, they were controlling the situations, they were trying to win over you, or they just wanted to prove a point, but now they are going to get challenged and tested to the best of their abilities. And I feel like a lot of them are going to collapse on their knees, seeking for forgiveness, asking for mercy, because they are going to be in way too much pain to handle and endure all at the same time. It's coming. It's all happening because they were being unnecessarily negative, defensive, nasty, cruel, wicked, and stubborn for absolute no apparent reason. That's why. So overall, the guidance that you may need to know here, or that's being given to you, is that it's a karmic cycle, it's a karmic phase that you are going through at the moment. I don't see that you're going to suffer anymore because you're surrendering or are going to choose to surrender in the coming future, but they are going to suffer and they won't be able to surrender until they pay the price for the last year you shed. Okay, karma is very clear, karma is very, very calculative. God forgives, karma doesn't. And you cannot expect to receive any mercy when you've shown no mercy to an innocent soul who did you nothing wrong. Just because you wanted to prove a point, just because it was pleasing to you to see other people or someone who really cares for you, who really feels for you in pain or causing them pain. It's not healthy, it's not positive, it's not wise, it's not just, it's not fair, it's very, very cruel, and you've got to pay the price for being cruel to people who give nothing but love to you. Okay, that's what's going to happen. I see you're going to flourish and prosper, and in divine right timing, even your counterpart is going to find a way out of the situation. They're going to heal, they're going to find healing, they may realize their mistakes. I can't say if they're going to come back right away or not, or if they're going to apologize to you right away. I cannot say anything about that just yet. But for now, what divine is suggesting and letting you know here is that right now it's a no for you, but it'll turn into a yes once this cycle comes to an end, once people learn their lessons, once people find healing in their heart and realize their mistakes, then for sure all of you are going to have a new beginning, irrespective of whether you choose to come back or not, whether you may wish to reunite or not, whether you decide to entertain this person or not. It's completely up to you. I'm not saying anything about that because your connection is still alive. Your counterpart still loves you. They don't love that other person. They were just acting haughty and conceited, adamant actually. They were being extremely stubborn with their ways. They were just pleasing other people. That's the mistake they've made, which at some point of time they're going to realize in the coming future. When, I can't say, but yes, it may take some time. It may take a few months here. Now, when I say few months, don't get fixated and obsessed about the timings, because energy can change at any moment, at any point of time. The moment you shift your energy, the moment you focus on something else, everything changes and shifts for you. That's what you need to remember. I'm just giving a general timeline here. Okay? These readings are given to you and are brought to you to have or choose to have a higher perspective, or choose to look at things from a higher perspective onto your current situation, so that you can make your decisions wisely with discernment. You've got to use your own abilities, intuition, wisdom to understand and interpret the messages for yourself. So please do that and don't take everything for what it is, as it's not your personal reading. Try not to. Actually, sometimes they may resonate completely, but still you've got to use your own wisdom and discernment. Please pay attention to all of these things as well. Okay, so here at last, what divine is suggesting you is that you should not worry about whatever is going on or whatever happened in the past, as the coming changes are going to bring healing and good fortune for you after some time, for them as well, if they choose to learn their lessons, which is completely dependent upon their free will. But if we talk about you, yes, I see healing, I see good outcomes, I see positivity, because you're choosing love for yourself first and foremost. You're surrendering, you are allowing divine will to prevail, and you are just learning your lessons. That's the good thing that you're doing. That's something which you should be commended for, and you'll receive the rewards for that. Just to summarize this reading, universe is telling you and letting you know that you need not worry about anything. Don't allow your counterpart's attitude or their mistakes to take the peace of your mind away, and your ability to have faith and trust within yourself and in the workings of the God. of your Lord. Okay, that's all you've got to focus on, and that's all you need to know. Know that you're ready to embark on a new journey. Know that you're ready to start a new life for yourself. Even if it means for some amount of time you may have to be alone, or you may have to work on your own. You may have to spend some time with your own self, or with those people who are going to enter in your life and are going to help in serving your life purpose to its fullest. Okay, so that's what I see is going to happen here. Focus on your inner work, focus on healing yourself, meditate if you can. It'll help you find the answers to your questions you most want get answered. And know that when the time is going to be right, you'll have all your questions answered, doubts cleared, and results or outcomes manifested for you. During all of this, all of your needs are going to be met by God's grace, and just continue to move forward. That's all you've got to do. Know that it'll all work out in the end. Know that when the time comes, your counterpart is going to get out of the situation or get out of their own head. They may change, may not, who may choose not to actually, if that's what they want. But overall, it's all looking positive for you, and your future looks bright and prosperous. So this was your reading. I hope you enjoyed listening to me, and this brought clarity and insights you were hoping to get. If so, do let me know how you felt in the comment section below. Feel free to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel for more such content to be readily available for all of you on a regular basis. With that being said, if your heart says so, please follow through with the link given in the description box below to show your love, support, or appreciation for the work we are doing here. That's all. Signing off for now. We'll be back sooner than later. Till that time, please take care of yourself and your loved ones. Bye-bye.